Some warnings do not arrive loudly. They do not shout. They do not threaten. They arrive quietly, through exhaustion, through confusion, through the slow erosion of who you used to be. Stoicism teaches something uncomfortable. Not everyone who shares your blood, and not everyone who shares your history, deserves continued access to your life. This is not about anger. This is not about revenge. This is not about ego. It is about preservation. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire yet wrote that a person can be destroyed not by enemies but by allowing harmful influences to remain close. The Stoics understood something modern culture avoids. Closeness does not equal obligation. There are relationships that do not attack you openly. They weaken you gradually, and by the time you notice, you are no longer yourself. This video is not encouragement to isolate. It is a warning to observe, because some bonds cost more than solitude ever will. These are 8 signs, quiet signs, dangerous signs, that Stoic philosophy would treat as signals to step back. Even if the people involved are family, even if you share years, even if leaving feels wrong, Stoicism does not ask who they are. It asks what the relationship is doing to your character. Sign 1. They punish you for growth. A healthy connection adjusts when you evolve. An unhealthy one resists. If every improvement you make creates tension, if discipline offends them, if your boundaries are mocked, if your progress is treated like betrayal, this is not love. It is dependency. Stoics believed virtue is the highest good. Any relationship that discourages virtue is misaligned. When people benefit from your weakness, your strength becomes inconvenient. They may call you distant, arrogant, changed. What they really mean is you are no longer controllable. Marcus Aurelius warned against those who resent your self-command, because their comfort depends on your chaos. Growth will always threaten those who need you smaller. Sign 2. You feel drained after every interaction. Pay attention to your energy, not emotionally, but rationally. After spending time with them, do you feel clearer or heavier? Stoics treated energy as a resource, not mystical, practical. If conversation leaves you exhausted, if your mind replays words long after, if your body tightens around them, your nervous system is delivering information your loyalty is ignoring. A relationship should challenge you, but it should not constantly deplete you. Seneca warned that we become like those we tolerate, and exhaustion is often the cost of tolerating what you know is misaligned. Sign 3. They disrespect your boundaries and call it love. Stoicism defines freedom as self-governance. Anyone who repeatedly crosses your limits, while claiming affection, is not loving you. They are accessing you. If your no is debated, if your privacy is violated, if your time is treated as public property, this is not closeness. This is control. A Stoic understands that boundaries are not walls. They are definitions. When someone refuses to respect your limits, they are refusing to respect your authority over your own life. And authority once surrendered is rarely returned willingly. Sign 4. They manipulate through guilt and obligation. Listen carefully to the language used on you. After conversations, do you feel guilty for wanting peace? Guilty for choosing differently? Guilty for prioritizing yourself? Stoics rejected guilt imposed by others. They believed responsibility must be chosen, not coerced. Family especially can weaponize history. After everything we did for you, you owe us. This is who we are. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, what others feel entitled to does not determine what is just. If obligation replaces respect, the bond has already decayed. Sign 5. They encourage emotional weakness instead of strength. There are people who bond through complaint, through victimhood, through endless discussion of what is wrong. They do not want solutions. They want shared helplessness. Stoicism does not reject emotion. It rejects indulgence. If someone discourages responsibility, mocks discipline, or resists action, they are training stagnation. Over time you will notice. Your standards soften. Your resilience weakens. Your clarity blurs. This is not coincidence. Character is contagious. Sign 6. They disrespect your time and attention. Time is life, and Stoics treated it as sacred. If someone repeatedly wastes your time, dismisses your schedule, interrupts your focus, they are not being casual. They are being careless with your existence. Seneca wrote that people guard money but give away life without thought. A relationship that consumes your time without meaning, without growth, without respect, is costing more than it gives. Sign 7. You are always explaining yourself. Healthy bonds do not require constant justification. If you are endlessly defending your choices, explaining your motives, clarifying your intentions, something is wrong. Stoics valued clarity, not persuasion. When someone refuses to understand you, it is often because misunderstanding benefits them. Silence becomes power when explanation becomes humiliation. Sign 8. Your inner peace improves when you create distance. This is the most honest sign. When absence brings calm, when space brings clarity, when distance brings relief, your body has already decided. The Stoics trusted internal evidence over social expectation. Peace is not accidental. It is information. And if peace only exists away from someone, that relationship is misaligned with your nature. Cutting ties is not cruelty. It is discernment. Stoicism never demanded endurance of harm. It demanded endurance of reality. Sometimes reality is this. You can love people and still choose distance. You can honor history without sacrificing the future. You can forgive without remaining available. Marcus Aurelius wrote that you must not allow yourself to be damaged by what you cannot control. But you can control access. Walking away does not make you heartless. Staying when you know better weakens your character. Stoicism asks one final question. Does this relationship support the person you are becoming? If the answer is no, distance is not betrayal. It is alignment. Not everyone walks with you forever. And that is not failure. It is nature. If this message resonated, like the video, share it with someone struggling silently, and subscribe if you are committed to building strength through clarity. This is not about isolation. It is about integrity. Protect your mind. Protect your time. Protect your character. Because once those are gone, no relationship can replace them.